Hey guys, Billy here, and I am at Kansas Comic Con in Wichita, Kansas, and I'm with the talented Mr. Barry Gordon. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing great, Billy. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Cool.
Well, those of you guys who've listened to us for any number of time, you know that growing up, one of my all-time favorite things was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And in my day job, I'm a science teacher, and Donatello was my favorite turtle. And I feel like characters like Donatello and all these other, sci-fi pop culture characters who were so into science made a big impact on my decision for my, future career. And so I think that's really cool. And
I think that's fantastic. I mean, I do talk to a lot of fans who went into computers, they went into science, and they say it's because of Donatello. So I'm honored by that.
Yeah.
You can't have too many scientists and computer people these days.
Oh, yeah.
You need STEM people all over the place. So,
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, hey, for you personally, let me ask you this first. Back when this was a whole new thing, the Turtles, man, did you realize what kind of a phenomenon you were getting yourself into?
Oh, of course not. No way. I hadn't heard of the comic book. A couple, I think Rob had, but I hadn't. So I had no idea when they called me for an audition of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I basically said to my agent, "Well, I want what you're smoking,"
Right.
because I had no. I just thought he was making it up, but it turned out to be real.
Yep.
It turned out to be what it turned out to be, but there was no way to know. I mean, especially because we didn't start the normal way. We didn't start as a network pilot. We started as this 5-episode kind of mini-series, which spun out the origin story and, introduced things like the Technodrome and stuff like that. And we did it in what was called syndication.
Yep. One
of the smaller channels, but across the country. So, it was sort of destined to fail. And that didn't happen.
It broke destiny.
Yeah, it broke destiny.
For sure.
Yeah.
Man, you've been a part of a lot of cool things. I remember being a little bit older because I was, 4 or 5 when this, came out for me. And I remember hearing the Nestle Quick Rabbit and thinking, why do I know that? And when I got a little bit older, put 2 and 2 together, and that's Donatello.
Yeah, that was, I think that was my first adult voice.
Yeah.
Character. The first character I did when I was an adult. I did do one animated character I did as the Cheerios Kid when I was about 12, 13, for a short time. But I think Nestle Quick Bunny was before I even started to do animated cartoons on television.
Yeah, very cool. Well, over all the years, what has brought you the most joy doing all this?
I don't know, just the fact that I could. I think,
yeah.
And I think it's been every once in a while I look back and I think about the fact that I started a career when I was 4 years old, and that it lasted until I retired, and that it's rather amazing to me and a blessing and hard to believe. So it's all of it, and the people that I've been able to work with, not just in animation but on camera, it's something really exciting.
Yeah.
And I just am very, very grateful that I have this opportunity and this kind of life that a lot of people don't have, and I don't know why I ended up having it, but I really thank my stars every day. Awesome for this. So.
Well, cool. Well, your fans, thank you, man, for bringing us so many years of joy, and it's lasting joy. I have young students who still enjoy the classic Ninja Turtles, and that's so cool.
It is, and we see generations come up to the tables and talk about their grandchildren now.
Yep.
Who they're introducing to the 87 ones.
Yep.
Because they've seen the newer And then, but then the grandfather says, yeah, but you got to see the 87.
Oh, yeah.
So,
That's awesome.
now that's starting all over again.
Yep. Well, hey, thank you so much for a few minutes of your time. And
It's a
thanks
pleasure, Billy.
for coming out to Kansas and meeting all of us. And thanks for all the years of joy, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.